Now, I don't usually look back on stuff in my past, especially something like this that dealt with a sickness. I throw all this type of stuff out of my head. So I went deep diving just to find these papers, and I'm kind of surprised that I still have this stuff. So, and I'm going to be blocking out some of my personal stuff because there's no need for y'all to know like all my shit. Okay, so I'm going to let's block this out up here. But what I want to show you, so this was January the 24th, 2011, okay? So that's my doctor. And so here are my specs. So let me take my hand down so I can do this. So here are just some of my specs. So from 2011. The only thing that was in the red was my albumin, and this is just page 1. this is just page 1. All right, so let's go over. Let's block out the top again because y'all need to see my personal stuff. Glucose, everything that was good. My BUN, so that was outside of range. There's my white blood count, my red blood count. So I mean, this right here, all this right here, actually all this, but we're gonna stay like right in here, okay? Because this was like completely dangerous, and I was really worse than this when I went, but I was still working and running around. And the man that I was with, he was the one that directed my attention to my health, because he was paying more attention to me, and he kept trying to get me to pay more attention to my health, but I wasn't. And you know, my mom, she had just died, then my father had died like a year and a half right after. So you know, my head was kind of crazy, and I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. But this is where I got. Okay, this is where I got. This is horrible. This is where I got. She wanted me to have a blood transfusion, but I didn't want to have a blood transfusion, because as soon as she let me know what it was that was going on with me, I knew what I needed to do. All right, so let's go to the next page. And again, I'm just going to block out my personal information up at the top. And I just want you to see that this is 2011. This is January 2011. And so here we go. So she went and rechecked stuff because she thought I was dead. Because she said she had called, but she called a number that I used for business, and obviously I didn't get the message. I just didn't get the message because I was really busy. This is when I was doing training for Microsoft. So I was running around like crazy, and just to keep myself distracted with work. But yeah, I'm like really out of range with like a lot of this stuff. So if you see my my draw, it's really high. This is where it's supposed to be. Look at where my platelets are. Like, look. And she rechecked and verified all of this stuff. This is where I'm supposed to be, where I was supposed to be. Everything was really high, really high, really high, really high. Okay, so it was really horrible. It was really, really horrible. But here's my information here. Okay. Yeah, so this is everything. Like my iron. Yeah, like I said, she thought I had died because she couldn't get in touch with me. And there's the vitamin D levels. But vitamin D, pretty much everybody is kind of low in vitamin D because of where we live, not much sun. But this is the range that's supposed to be it, right? So, all right, and let's go down here. And again, she rechecked and verified like everything. So let's go to my page 4. All right, so just blocking out my personal information up top. And there you go. Okay, so this is what I look like on paper. Like I said, my hemos were actually worse than this because when me and Mar had the talk, I started paying attention and I started eating, and it got up here. So I was really in like the 3 range, and I was really weak, but I just thought, and I just chalked it up to being tired and stuff because I was running all over the place. I was traveling like all over the place. And again, she thought I was dead. It shocked her in the office when I went in. Yep, coming in for more blood work. Yep, okay. So that's that. Now, all right, so over on this side, these are some prescriptions that she wanted me to. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I went, I wasn't, there was a lot of stuff that she was trying to get me to do that I just wouldn't do. Let me grab this set. Let's grab this set and block out my top information. So this is when I went back. So this was in March, and same doctor, Ghazi. I put on some weight, and so I kept records. As of 3/29, I put on some weight because I was like 111. So let's go on down. Alrighty, so red blood count 8.9. So I had actually got up, and she was quite surprised because I was already up to 8.9 from a 4.4, and that shocked her, and she was wondering what I was doing. And I did let her know what it was that I was doing, and she was like, keep it up, just keep it up, just continue, just keep it up. And so, but still, all this is out of range, but it's still better than it was in January. And let me see. Y'all do not need to see my blood type. All right, so yes, I'm a negative. Okay, so, and let me see what's on. What was my second page? Okay, yeah, it's only 2 pages. Yes, only 2 pages. All right, so let me block out my information again. Okay, so up at the top, this is where I was keeping some records. So my hemo is 8.9 as of April 4/14. I just wrote it down because I went back in. And let's go down. Still, this is just talking about my blood count, and her draws and everything. And this was like a final. I think I have another report. What was this here? Oh, this is just stuff that she had prescribed that I didn't want to mess with. Yeah, I was that person. I was that person. She even, okay, let's do this. She checked my my bone density and everything too. So this was, let me see, what was the date on that? That was in April of 2011. Yeah, she checked my bone density. And, and because I was so off with my my minerals, and, I was just so off, it started to affect my bones, right? Because, vitamin D, calcium being robbed from your bones and everything. Oh gosh, yeah. Let me see, gosh. Okay. Z has some other personal information up top. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's mark that out. My exam date. This is April 5th. Okay, so this is just something from the hematologist, oncologist. I don't think there are any. No, this is just stuff that you read. Okay, so that's that. I was asked if I ever did any type of experiments on the fibroids that would come out. Yes, I did. I know that looks disgusting, but I took the fibroid and I put it inside of a cup of the apple cider vinegar and baking soda, and there it is there sitting inside of the cup. And then I took it out of the cup and just to examine it some more. So I did a lot of playing around with the thing, and there you go. Right now, this is a post that I put up in December of 2013. This is just one of the posts because there are a couple other posts that I put up. But this was like the first fibroid that came out of me. This post, the link of this is in the description of my videos. That's why I keep saying, read the description box, because this information is inside the description box. Like I said, this is from 2013. I wasn't even thinking about doing stuff on YouTube in 2013, but as I started passing the fibroids, because I was gaining my health and stuff back, I was just posting and asking people, do they have fibroids? Are they being bothered with fibroids and all this type of stuff? And I was just really just trying to let people know, let some of the ladies know what it is that I was doing, and that I'm passing fibroids, and I'm getting rid of this stuff. And I had a lot of on-takers, but people are just very skeptical about being able to heal by yourself these days. Or not heal by yourself, but heal yourself. I got a lot of love on there, but then still there was some hate. Oh boy, you can't satisfy everybody, and I don't even try to. but yeah, so this post has a lot of information, which is why I was like, read the description box, follow the links, because this is inside of those videos, so that you guys will have this information. So let's just do some more scrolling, and okay, so let's open up some of these. Right now, like this one, let me see this one. Yeah, so I'm telling everybody to leave soy alone. Don't mess with. There's just a lot of stuff that I was trying to let everybody know not to do. Leave the soy alone. Leave the genetically modified foods alone. That's a long time ago where I'm talking about this stuff, and just because I was excited that I was able to pass fibroids, to I was healing myself. Oh gosh. And then like this one, let me see, let's scroll. I'm going to scroll this kind of slow so that y'all can see this. But follow the link and just see what it is that I posted, because this one right here, this one is some information in regards to what I was eating and drinking, just some stuff that I was taking to bring my hemos and stuff up, so I was juicing, I was juicing drinks for iron, and I put a recipe inside of there, and it's a lot of trial and error. I had to figure out what was working and what wasn't working for me. So this was a big big trial and error type of thing. You know, I'm putting on foods, and then I see how my body was reacting to that. Then I remove that, you know. So I went through a lot of research in regards to what I could and what I couldn't eat. And there's the tea. You see that? There's that tea right there that I put inside of my very first fibroid diary. That's the tea sitting right there in that last photo. You know, so you guys go there. Anything that you're not, that you don't eat, then I mean, just leave it alone, you know. But this is what I was doing back then, and the more information that I came across, the more research that I came across, you know, I changed up things that I was eating, you know, just for even better health. So because I just wanted to get rid of the fibroid. I just wanted it out of me. You know, I had stopped the bleeding by doing those things though. And my main thing was I needed to bring my body to an alkaline state. And once I really started getting my body to an alkaline state, that's when I really started seeing the changes. And see, and I'm noticing that you guys are focusing more on the video for doing the apple cider vinegar and baking soda. That's just one thing that I did. I have so many videos up on this channel that you guys should be taking part of, you know, because that's why this channel is even put out, because I was just trying to spread the word in regards to how I heal myself and show the foods and things that I was eating and how I was drinking to heal myself. So, you know, and then that video right down there where it says warning graphic news, you know, I put the I had to put that video out, you know. I was like, look, y'all, check this out. This is what came out of me. Like I said, I was really, really excited, you know, and look, you guys can do this. It's not just baking soda and apple cider vinegar that's gonna do it. This is a holistic thing. This is mind, body, and spirit. You have to change. You completely have to change. And you guys are asking me, you know, you're like, do you have to stop eating this? You have to stop eating. Yes, you have to stop eating the foods that you're eating. Besides, the foods that you're eating is what got you into this mess. So why would you want to continue to eat those foods? Yes, you have to leave all of that stuff alone. I had to leave all those foods alone that I used to eat. I had to completely switch it up. Okay, so look, check out the link. Again, it's in the description box. I really don't like going back in time focusing and thinking about this type of stuff. This is type of stuff that I put out of my head, but I'm noticing that y'all aren't even reading the description box. Y'all are look, it's in the description box. I'm not, this will be the last video that I'll do going back in time. I'll continue to do the fibroid diary videos to show you guys what I'm eating and you know, whatever. But as far as going back in time and dredging all this type of stuff up, that's not even something that I'm into doing. I'm not into doing. And this is something that I talk about leaving the past in the past, because that's where it belongs. That's this person that you're looking at on the screen, that information, that's not even me anymore. That's someone else. That's a completely different person than from who I am right now. And that's where you guys are going to need to get to. Just being honest, that's where you need to get to. And you really do need to stop focusing on how long it's going to take you to start passing fibroid, because it's going to take as long as it takes. That's just being honest. It takes as long as it takes for you to start passing them. It took me as long as it took for me to start passing the fibroids. And what type of fibroids that I had, it was in my uterus. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be going all into deep. This is my personal information. This is not stuff that I have to share. This is my personal information, you know, but look, this is your fibroid journey. Take the journey, you know, help yourself out. I put up the information. You can do this.